Hello, everyone. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Buys a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And it's in there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down and run. Ripping through the defense. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Coming after it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Getting some heat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And now on first down after converting with the run. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I could...
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Bulls his way forward. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
Yeah, they got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They're going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They bring the punter onto the field now. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Going up top on first down. Escapes trouble. Steps away to find some room. With the catch, it's Alexander. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. It's first down from the 11. He's looking to throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Nothing but green ahead. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
How nice is it as a quarterback that you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He'll pull it down. Oh, there's the ball. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Pulls and fires complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And that is no good. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll throw it on first down. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50. Fires to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They're trying to get to it. Running with power. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Runs through the tackle. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And he's into the end zone. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. To the air on first down. They're bringing heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Red pass, it's complete. Fighting off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Going for the big play. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Running it back, it's Sategna. And he's couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Dances away from one. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Boy, do they need that score. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Here comes the offense on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Coming out aggressively. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Gators! A great return. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give on the inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Able to keep them from getting it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. He fires it out to the right. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Trying play action. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And they won't be able to down it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the boot, looking for his man. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got his man. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, and now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, and a lot of times it requires shifting your goals.
And it's a touchdown. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got his man quickly. Oh, what a move! Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't.
Second down.
They'll line up for a second down play. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Smashes through. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he finds his way out of bounds real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first.
And he'll take it in for a touchdown. First and 10 from their own one, and they really need to create some breathing room. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Fires to the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down. First down to start the drive after the break. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Coming after it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, get
On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the S. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the gun, running back gets to give. Powers through the defender. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off play action. Getting some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Pressure coming. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The LSU Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. You know, yards figure to be... They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. 2nd down now after the sack.
Now coming.
He's looking to throw. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get...
Going up top. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, and they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to go up top on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And that pass intercepted. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And they're in for a touchdown. Excellent field position here for the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football, you could tell.
Unleashes one deep. And it's in there for a touchdown. Well, just as... A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Oh, he faked the spike. He's going to throw it. He's going for the big play. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Death Valley than you? A captivating game so far.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Kicking team.
The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. RPO complete to open the drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. LSU quick to the line.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Oh, look out, there he goes! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Tempo and overdrive.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Looking to throw, it's Collins. Back open in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Tigers are on the move. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touch! On first down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Running toward the tape. Makes the catch and... Offense getting set for first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the right. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Coming after it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They need to get... For a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Floating away. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Getting some heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and... Lets it fly deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Pressure. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that... Riveted to your rib cage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He's looking deep. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense... playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch him off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
And it looks as if this... And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. He lets it fly. And that's going to... Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He'll take another shot here. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. They bring the punter onto the field now. He gets it away, and it is a high hanging punt. How... Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you can't. Going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Down by a field goal, and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They go to the ground. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. With a condensed field in overtime, if you can establish the run, it is a huge advantage.
Big-time advantage. You establish your physicality, come out the gates, put you in a positive way. Now, I can play action, opens the whole playbook.
A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's first and goal. Give to the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they can push this one in, they win the game. It's third and goal. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Caught close to the marker. It's Alexander. And it'll be a touchdown.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.